Hey everyone, Mobius1 here, doing another first. This is the first time that I'm recording something other than a game. Uh, well, I guess that's not true. I have tons of pet videos and whatnot, but never mind. First time I'm recording my desktop because it has only taken me 38 episodes and about a year and a half to do an installation guide for the Galaxies emulator. And this has been requested several times, so let's do it. Because unfortunately, Galaxies the emulator's install instructions aren't exactly, I don't know. Some people are having a little bit of trouble with them. So what you're going to want to do is you want to come to SWGEmu.com. You're going to want to register. So I think there's going to be a register button here. If not, there's definitely one in the top right. It's free to register, as is the case on most websites, but once you register, you'll log in. You'll have a couple of different options here in your menu bar when you do log in, including install SWGEmu. If you click that, they give you a nice step-by-step guide here. Well, I guess it's not nice, but it is like a checklist. Install guide, here we go. So step 1, acquiring Sony Star Wars Galaxies installation media. So this is really the legal part of the emulator and why now Disney, previously LucasArts, couldn't come after these guys for using the Star Wars name, because they're actually, and this is debatable now, like I heard when Disney bought it, like the IP got opened up or something. I don't follow this stuff, so I'm not even going to talk about it because I'm really just talking out of my ass. But basically, you need a legal copy of the CDs to play the game legally. Yeah, read between the lines there what you want, but I have my CDs, and that's all that matters to me. If you choose to play the game without getting an official copy of the CDs, that is up to you, and I highly recommend you don't tell people that that's what you're doing. But yes, you can get any of these that they have here. I know you can get them off of like Amazon or eBay. I know I have the original ones, and it is a 3 CD set like this right here. So yes, acquire them somehow. Step 2, install Star Wars Galaxies. So once you have your CD set, like you should, install it just like you would if you were actually going to play the real game. That's really it. I mean, I'm running Windows 8 now, so I know for a fact that it installs fine on all the way up to Windows 8.1. So your operating system shouldn't matter as long as it's Windows. I'm not 100% sure on how well this runs on Mac or Linux. As a matter of fact, on that note, I'm going to open this in a new tab. I know on the forums, if we go down to SWGEmu guides, there is for Linux users, forum thread on here. This is actually the first time I've opened this, but hopefully this should help you out. Yeah, get Wine, install it with Wine. So there's a guide here to help you Linux users. Let me see, how to run SWGEmu on a Mac. Alright, so this is, if you're using Linux or Mac, just come onto the forums in the guides section, and while you're here, scroll down to this thread that I started for educational SWGEmu Let's Plays, and drop a little love in there, since you happen to be watching one of my videos right now. That'd be nice. Anyway, so you're going to install it just like you would a regular game. Now, at this point, and it even says here, since the original Galaxy game no longer exists, there's no need to start the game client when the install process is finished. So once you're done installing, don't even run it. As a matter of fact, if it puts like a start menu shortcut or a desktop icon on your computer, you may as well just delete them, because you're not going to be using them. What you're going to be using to play the game is the Emu's Launchpad. Now, they do actually have a Linux link here. I wouldn't even click this until you read the guide on the forum thread page. But this is it. You're going to click where it says here, and it's going to give you this setup.exe, which I'm not going to download because I already have mine. It's not a virus. Just anytime you download a link, or especially an exe from a website, always double check the URL from the site you're downloading it from. Make sure you didn't somehow get redirected to a phishing site. As long as it still says SWGEmu.com, you know it's legit. Alright, so once you download setup.exe, you run that. If you do get this error, like this program can't start because msvcp100.dll is missing, you need to get this Visual C++ 2010 thing and install that, which this redirects you to a Microsoft site. You'll just download that and run it. It's fine. So once you download the setup.exe, you install that, and that will create this nifty little icon for you on your desktop. This is where things can get somewhat confusing, but it's really not. The only reason it's confusing is because the Launchpad doesn't always work the way it's supposed to, because in their instructions here it says that when you open it for the first time it prompts you for a valid Star Wars Galaxies installation, and mine did not. So I don't know if it was just a hiccup that my computer ran into, or if their Launchpad just isn't functioning the way that they say it does. But I'm going to show you what to do. So really, the rest of this install guide you don't even need to go over, because I'm going to be showing you what to do. So I'm going to close this, and now that you have your emulator launchpad on your desktop, which by the way I recommend running it as an administrator, right click, go to properties, go to compatibility. Oh wow, I'm not even doing it? Oh well, you should. Where it says privilege level, check this, run this program as administrator, click apply, click OK. Yeah, I was. That's weird. Alright, and here we go. So we have this, and it may prompt you right away to choose the correct installation location for Galaxies. If it does not, you want to go to settings, and you want to go to options, and you want to, right here where it says SWGEmu folder, you want to click select, and you want to browse on your computer to wherever your Galaxies install is. So mine is just C drive, program files, Star Wars Galaxies, select folder, and click OK. Now I'm not sure what this button is going to say the first time you open it. It may say install, it may say start, it just like this does, but it's going to go through another installation procedure, and honestly after that you should be ready to play. Right here is where you have server lists. These are the only ones that I have because I don't play on any custom servers, are the SWGEmu.com official servers, which are Basilisk and the Nova Test Center. You want to check this checkbox here that says multiple instances. That'll let you run 2 instances of the game at the same time, so you can, dual log characters. If you do want to mess with any game settings, you can do that here. You have, here's all the information on my system. Graphics settings, so windowed mode, borderless window if you want. Here's your game resolution, because you cannot switch your game resolution in game. It's done right here. Sound settings, game settings. You can skip the intro sequence to make your load time a little quicker. And that's really all that I recommend. If you do get any mods, you can, I guess, install them here. I don't know. But anyway, this right here gives you a nice status of the game server. So right now you can see that both Basilisk and Nova Test are up. You can see that there's just over 1,600 players on Basilisk. You can see that the server's been running for almost 5 days now, which they do like 1 or 2 restarts a week, or around there. And to update this, like to refresh it, you just click this. So that updates that. So yeah, that's really all I think you should need to know about this. If you have any other questions, or if I failed to mention something, please comment, and I will put an annotation in here mentioning what I forgot. I know since I didn't actually do an install, I may have missed a step here, but I'm really certain once you set that path up, you just click this button, it runs. If I'm wrong about this button, then it's just under settings, install from SWG. Yeah, see here, please choose a valid location. It asks you for your install, and that's it. And it runs it. So that's all you need to know to get this going, guys. Alright, I hope this video helps. Let me know, and thanks for watching.